Good morning students. Today we are here with our worksheet number 49 from Directorate of Education, class 9, subject science, and today we discuss about the complex permanent tissue, that is phloem. Student, in the last worksheet we discussed about a first complex permanent tissue, that is xylem, and today we learn about the second one, that is phloem. What is phloem? Let's know about it with Gyan. Gyan asks, Jigyasa Didi, how is food transported in plants? So student, do you know how food is prepared in the plants? By photosynthesis process. But when this food get prepared in the plant in a leafy green part, then how it travel to the upper and the lower part? How it is distributed to all parts of the plant? It is the query of Gyan. Now Jigyasa Didi solved the confusion of the Gyan about the transportation of the food. Gyan, as we know that water and mineral salts are absorbed by the roots from the soil and get transported to the different part by a complex permanent tissue, that is xylem. Similarly, the food is transported, which is synthesized in the leaf, is translocated, student, to the different parts with the help of the another complex permanent tissue, that is phloem. Phloem means food translocation. The tissue which is responsible for the movement of the food from leaves to the different part of the plant is phloem, and this process is called the translocation of food. So student, xylem helps in the conduction of water and mineral, and phloem responsible for the translocation of food. Both processes are different. Don't mess up, don't mix up. Always clear about the difference among translocation and conduction. Conduction is related to xylem, about water and minerals, and translocation related to the movement of the food particle from the leaf to another plant parts. Let's move about phloem. Phloem is also made up of the 4 cells, student. First is the sieve tube, second companion cell, third one phloem parenchyma, and the last is phloem fiber. These 4 are called the components of the phloem. And this is the answer of your first question, student. What are the components of the phloem? If you observe the diagram, student, you observe firstly the sieve tubes. Sieve tubes are perforated. Perforated means there are the holes, perforations in the sieve tube. Second, companion cells. Companion cells have a prominent nucleus within that. And the third one, except the phloem fibers, all are living. Means phloem fiber which provide the support is made up of the dead cell, and all are made up of the living cells. Okay student, let's move to the functions. What are the functions, student? The main function is the translocation of the food. It means phloem helps in the movement of the food from the leaf, green leafy part where the photosynthesis occur, to upper aerial parts and lower parts of the plant, so that each part can grow well. And the second function, it moves the food particle in both direction. It is bidirectional, student, and because it move the food to the upper part and lower part, so it helps in the translocation in 2 directions. So phloem is called bidirectional. What is called? Bidirectional, both directions. So it is called bidirectional, and also helps in the translocation of food. Let's check yourself. Write the name of the component of phloem. We done. Differentiate between xylem and phloem. I provide a differentiate table, student. Let's do the next question. What are the functions of the phloem tissue? Functions, we have to tell the functions here. So these are the function, and this is the answer of your third question, student. This is the answer of your third question. You have to write the both function. Fourth one, why translocation of food is necessary? So student, translocation of food is necessary in the plants so that each and every part of a plant grow well. And due to the translocation, phloem move the food particle from leaves to the aerial and the lower parts of the plant. So you have to write here, the translocation of food is necessary to maintain the growth of each and every part of plant. Last one, why is phloem tissue a complex tissue? Phloem tissue is a complex tissue because it is made up of more than one type of cell. Okay? As it is made up of more than one type of cells. And why translocation is necessary? To maintain growth of plant well. Okay. Now the second one question, differentiate between xylem and the phloem. So let's note down all the differences, student, and it is very easy. These are the differences, student, among xylem and the phloem. First difference here is xylem. Xylem made up of the dead cell and phloem is made up of the living cell. Xylem cell wall has very thick and phloem has thin cell wall. Xylem is made up of the lignin, phloem is made up of the cellulose. Xylem is very impermeable, student, and phloem is permeable. Impermeable means no water can go outside the membrane of xylem. Okay. Xylem has no cytoplasm, student, but the phloem has cytoplasm. None, and phloem has cytoplasm. Xylem transport the food and the mineral, phloem transport the food. Xylem carry water and mineral to the leaves and phloem carry food to the all parts. Xylem only flow in upward direction, phloem flow food in both the direction. Xylem has fibers and phloem has companion cells. So student, these are the differences. I think these differences are very important from the exam point of view, and you have to note down all the differences among xylem and the phloem so that you can score good marks in your exam. It is a 3 marks question, student. Okay. Please note down all the differences. This is the answer of your second question. And student, if you like our worksheet number 49, please share among your friend circles, subscribe our channel Learning Light, and press the bell icon to get the early notification of each and every worksheet, student. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay at home, and thank you, beta.